Finding genuinely useful crypto content online right now is kind of a nightmare. Everything I come across is either drowning in technical jargon that takes a PhD to unpack, or it's just somebody doing a promo and calling it a review. That's basically the whole landscape. And the market lately hasn't exactly been encouraging either. A lot of tokens are just quietly falling apart week by week. Sentiment is low, but occasionally something comes along that actually breaks that pattern. And that's been Hyperliquid for me, and specifically what's happening around staking it. I've been poking around platforms like this for years, got a solid sense by now of what's worth time and what isn't. So let me just show how this whole thing works. Okay, so this is what you land on when you first open the platform. And I want to skip the theory for now and just go straight into using it, because honestly, watching something work in real time is way more telling than reading about it. All right, so logging in first. Clicking start here, it gives a few different ways to authenticate. And we're in. Okay, so up at the top, there's my current account overview. That number is total hype across the wallet, plus all staking rewards that have been coming in, everything rolled into one. Right below that, current APY and daily yield figure. And then lower down, there's a full performance history going all the way back to when my account was first set up. I'm gonna come back to that section a bit later. For now, let's keep moving through this. All right, so clicking into rewards here, and this is basically just a daily record of incoming tokens, nothing complicated. So to actually put tokens into staking, going into this section here, putting in the amount, press stake, transaction clears in just a few seconds, and there it is, my position updated. From here on, protocol handles everything automatically. Rewards just keep stacking up on their own, no manual steps, nothing to check on constantly. Now, I've been active for a good while at this point, so there's already a solid amount of rewards, and I want to show the withdrawal site because that's honestly what most people want to know about. Here, I switch to unstake, enter the amount, press unstake, and okay, that's through. Position updated, now just waiting a few seconds for the network to finalize it and the tokens to reflect on my wallet. And while that's settling, let me get into what's actually powering all of this, because I think it's worth spending a minute on. So Hyperliquid is a fully independent blockchain, and not in the we deployed on Ethereum kind of way, actually built from scratch, with trading and on-chain finance as the core focus from day one. And the reason that distinction matters is when a protocol borrows someone else's chain, it also borrows their problems. Network congestion, rising fees when volume picks up, slower settlement times, all of that trickles down. Hyperliquid built around that problem entirely, uses its own consensus layer called HyperBFT, and without getting too deep into it, what that basically means is transactions confirm almost instantly. So rewards aren't sitting somewhere waiting to get processed, they clear quickly. So been running this personally for a while at this point, and what I keep coming back to is just how smooth the whole experience is. Not just the staking part, but withdrawals, the way the stats update, how platform handles everything in the background. Rewards come in on schedule, nothing glitches, nothing sits in a weird pending state for hours. And look, after spending years going through different platforms, that kind of reliability actually stands out. And that's the baseline for me before putting any real stake behind the platform.